This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you the incredible new Snakes and Ladders roulette system from one of my subscribers, Gus. He said this is the best roulette system you will ever use, and today we're going to put his system up against Breaking the Roulette Wheel, which is a fantastic roulette system. Let's see which one of these makes the most money in 15 minutes, and I can't wait to see. Let's go ahead and get started with Breaking the Roulette Wheel first. And we're going to start with a $10 bet on red, and let's go ahead and spin. The timer is set for 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how to use both these systems to make money in the casino. And that's a 5 red. And that's a win. And we're going to keep track of session profit with this one today. We're up $10 and we're just going to stay on red. And here we go. That's a 31 black. So we're going to remember that we were up 10. And we're going to keep increasing win or lose at this point until we establish new session profit. And you can also play this one where you reach a certain amount of profit and reset. But today we're going to do it with session profit, and that's a $20 win. And we're in new session profit, so we go back to 10 on red. All right, so we're up $20, and here we go. That's a 0. That's a loss. We're going to increase. And let's go ahead and go to 20 now. And now we're going to increase on every spin, win or lose, until we have more than $20 of profit. That's our session profit level. And there's a win right there. Now we have 30. That's new session profit. So we go back to 10 on red, and let's spin. Here we go. Again, you can also play this one where, once you get $50 worth of profit, you reset. We're going to reset today anytime we get new session profit with this one. And we're going to increase. And remember, we were up 30, so that's important. We're going to increase on wins and losses until we have more than $30 profit now. And here we go. That's a 10 black. That's a loss. So we're going to increase again. And we're currently even, but that's okay. We'll get some wins here. And the key to this is having the bankroll, which we're going to talk about here shortly. And being patient for some good red streaks, and that's a $30 win. We're not in new session profit, so we're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 40, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, now we're in new session profit. Let's see where we're at. That's a nice $40 win. We're up 70, so now we have $70 in profit. So remember that. That's really important. We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15 with Breaking the Roulette Wheel. And that's a loss, so we're going to increase. But remember, we were up 70. We're going to be at 20 now. And we're going to increase on wins and losses until we're more than $70 profit. That's a 1 red. Okay, so now we have 80. That's new session profit. We go back to 10. And here we go. And we're playing it on red today. You could also play it on black, whichever one you choose, but we're going to stay on red today. And that's a loss. Remember, we were up 80 because now we're going to increase on wins and losses until we have more than $80 in profit. And here we go. That's a 35 black. That's a loss. And when we get a bunch of losses here, you're going to see how important the bankroll is, which we're going to talk about shortly. Now we have 30 instead of 20. And here we go. Because there's another loss. And when you go on a losing streak with this one, then it takes patience and bankroll. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. Now we have a $40 total bet. And here we go. You could also play this one with a $200 bankroll and dollar units. And there's a loss at 40. So now we're going to add another unit. We're going to be at 50. And we're going to be patient until we get some red wins. And you can see we're on a losing streak right now, but that will happen. And that's why you need the $2,000 bankroll to get you through those. And the real cool thing about this one is since we're increasing on wins and losses until we establish new session profit, you can come back much easier than with a traditional progression. And you can see we're not in session profit, so we keep increasing. Now we're at 70 instead of 60. Even though we won, we're still increasing till we're in session profit. We lost that one, so obviously we're not in session profit. So we're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 80. And we're going to do this every single time, whether we win or lose, until we have more than 80 in profit. And that's a 5 red. That's a win. And you're going to be surprised how fast we can come back, because now we're at 90. We're still increasing because we're not in session profit. And we lost that one, so we're going to go to 100. You can see we're currently minus 90, but all it's going to take is a few good wins, and we'll be back in no time. So here we go. That's a win on 18 red. Okay, we're not in session profit, so we keep increasing. Now we're at 110, and we're 5 minutes and 10 seconds in with breaking the roulette wheel. There's a nice win. I think we might be in session profit again. Let's see. Yes, we are. We're at $120 in profit. That's new session profit. We go back to 10, and we start all over again. Here we go. Again, you can also play this with $200 bankroll and dollar units. Today we're using $10 units and a $2,000 bankroll, but whatever fits your budget. And remember, we were up 120 because now we're going to increase on wins and losses until we establish profit over 120. That's a 23 red. Okay, and now we're at 130, so that's new session profit. We go back to 10. And again, you can also play this where each $50 worth of profit you reset. But this is a little bit safer way to play. With every time you're in new session profit, you reset. And now we're at 140 profit. That's new session profit. So we stay at 10. And let's keep increasing the profit levels. Here we go. That's a 26 black. And remember, we were up 140. That's real important because now we're going to start increasing. All right, let's spin. Now we're at 20. Okay, that's a win. Fantastic. Okay, now we're at 150, so we reset. That's new session profit. And if you win after the first increase, you're always in session profit. That's a 29 black. So let's remember that we were up 150. We need more than that to reset. And until we do that, we're going to keep increasing wins and losses. And here we go. And that's a win. And again, anytime you win after the first increase, you're always in session profit because you can see we're up 160. The profit levels just continue to go up here. And we're 7 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel. And that's another win on 36 red. And each time we win on red, that's new session profit. So now we're up 170. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. And that's a 28 black. So you can see we were up 170. Remember that. And we're going to start increasing until we have more than 170 profit. Here we go. And that's another loss. So remember that 170 profit. Don't forget, we're going to keep increasing, win or lose until we have more than that. And here we go. Okay, that's a 27 red. Let's see where our profit is now. We're at 170. And let's go ahead and increase again. Now we're at 40. All right, here we go. That's a 17 black. And that's a loss. Let's keep increasing. Now we're at 130 profit. Here we go. That's another loss. Let's keep increasing. So now we're only up 80. Okay, now we're at a $60 total bet here. And we got a win, 25 red. Okay, we're not in session profits, so we just keep increasing. Now this one's at 70. And it comes back so quickly. If we hit a red number, we'll be back in no time, but that's another loss, so let's keep increasing. Now we're only 70 in profit, but that's just temporary. Let's go ahead and spin again at 80. We're almost 9 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel, and that's a win there on 14 red. Okay, so now we're up 150. Let's keep increasing. We get one more win, we'll be back in session profit. And we got it. That's new session profit. We go back to 10, and now we're up $240. So let's start back at 10 and spin again here. And that's a 36 red. And that's a win. We're up 250. That's our new session profit level. And let me know down in the comments if you like with using session profit, or if you like $50 profit goal for resetting. on this one, and that I would love to hear from you on that. We're up 260. This is doing really well, and let's spin again here. Almost 10 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel. And snakes and ladders coming up. Looks fantastic. I can't wait to see how it does against this one. We're up 250. And we're going to start increasing until we have more than 260 profit. That's a 7 red. And now we have new session profit. We should be at 270, and we are. So we go back to 10 on red and spin. All right, 10 minutes, 10 seconds in out of 15. And that's at 34 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 280. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black. Okay, so remember that we were up 280, and let's start increasing on wins and losses until we have more than 280 profit. That's a win, so that's a new session profit. I think we're at 290, and we are. So we go back to 10 and spin. All right, this is doing fantastic. We're almost 11 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel, and that's a 2 black. Okay, so let's look. We were up 290. Don't forget that, and we're going to start increasing until we have more than 290. And here we go. That's a loss, so we keep increasing. Now we're up 260, and the bet's at 30. We're going to increase on wins and losses. That's another loss, 11 black. And if we get a bunch of losses in a row here, you're going to see why we need the $2,000 bankroll. But also remember, you can play this with the $200 bankroll and dollar units. It's whatever fits your budget. Don't play with money that you can't afford to lose. And now we're finally seeing a losing streak here. And let's see how this system deals with it, because one thing I love about this system is even after a long losing streak, it seems to come back much quicker because we're increasing on wins and losses. So, okay, this is what I wanted you to see. When you do have a big losing streak, you just stay with it, keep increasing, and eventually when the colors come back, you're going to come back much quicker than with other systems. But let's see how it does. This is a real challenge, because we've had, 6 in a row black, so that's 6 losses in a row. We're going to keep increasing. And the key to this is once we get a win, we're going to keep increasing as well, which helps us come back quicker. But that's a lot of losses in a row. Now we have 7 losses in a row. But you can see we're still doing okay. Let's go ahead and spin. We just need to be patient until we get some red numbers. We finally got a win there on 12 red. But we're not in session profit, so we keep increasing. Now we're at 90. And by increasing on wins and losses, you come back a lot faster. And that's another win, 19 red. Okay, now we're up 180. We keep increasing because we're not in session profit. Now we're at 100, and we're almost 13 minutes in out of 15. There's a win, 7 red. Okay, now we're up 280. We can restart back to 10. And here we go. So that came back really nicely after that long, I think we had 7 losses in a row there. So remember that we were up 290, and let's go ahead and start increasing. I'm sorry, up 280 on this one. We're going to increase on wins and losses until we're over 280. There's a win right there on 27 red. Now we're at 290. That's new session profit, so we go back to 10. We're 13 and a half minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel. Snakes and ladders coming up, and can't wait for that one. That's a $10 win there. We're at $300 now. That's awesome. So let's spin again here. And doing fantastic. That's a 25 red. That's another win. We'll take as many consecutive wins as we can get. We're up $310 now. Let's keep it up. We have 1 minute left with breaking the roulette wheel. That's a loss. So let's check and see where we were at. Our session profit was at 310. So we're going to increase on wins and losses until we have more than 310 profit. Here we go. That's a 7 red, and that's a win. So that should put us at 320 profit, and that's new session profit. So we go back to 10, and here we go again. Okay, that's a 24 black, so let's check our profit level. We were at 320, so remember that, and we're going to increase on every spin until we're over 320 profit. All right, we got it. So that's new profit at 330, and we'll go back to 10 and spin. This is working fantastic. I just really like how quick it comes back after a bad losing streak. And systems similar to this that don't increase on wins and losses really have trouble coming back when you have a long losing streak, but this one doesn't. And we just ran out of time. We made $320 profit with breaking the roulette wheel in 15 minutes of playtime, but now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. This one looks fantastic, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's just jump right into it. Let's see if it can make more than $320 in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new Snakes and Ladders roulette system by Gus. He says this is the best roulette system you will ever use, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go ahead and place the bets. We're going to have $5 on the second 12. I'm sorry, on the second column, and then we're going to have $5 on the 12 that's been the longest since it has hit, which in this case would be third 12. And this is going to make jackpot numbers starting out of 26, 29, 32, 35. So let's go ahead and spin. The timer is set, and here we go. This is going to be a different progression than most systems that you see similar to this, and that's a loss. So we're going to increase. Okay. But this is different than going up one unit like a lot of systems like this. Let's go ahead and spin again. You're going to see why here in a second. Okay, that's a 32 red. And that's a jackpot. Fantastic. So we're up 30. We're going to find a new bet now. We're always on second column for 5 to start. And the one that's been the longest is first 12 now. So now the jackpot numbers are 2, 5, 8, and 11. And again, we're not going to be just going up one unit after losses. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here in a second. That's a 31 black. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and increase those. So they go from 5 to 10 on each and spin. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's a win. We're going to keep increasing. So now we're going to start adding 5 each one of these until we get a jackpot. So we're looking for a 2, 5, 8, or 11. Until we get the 2, 5, 8, or 11, we're going to keep adding $5 to each one of these. These are $5 units until we get a win. That's a $15 win, but we keep increasing. So now we add 5 to first 12, 5 to second column. We're looking for a 2, 5, 8, or 11 here. We're going to keep increasing until we get one. That's a 16 red. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and increase those. And we'll check our balance here. And now we're at 25 each, and we're up 5, even after those losses. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 7 red. Okay, that's a $25 win, but not a jackpot. So we're up 30 right now. We're going to keep increasing. So now we're at 30 each, looking for a 2, 5, 8, or 11. But the nice thing is there's other numbers that can make us money as well. That's a 1 red. It's another $30 win. We're going to keep increasing. We're up 60. So now we're at 35 each, and we're looking for 2, 5, 8, 11. But again, it's nice that there's other numbers that make us money out there as well. That's a 29 black. That's another $35 win, but we haven't hit a jackpot yet so on this one, so we're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 40 each, looking for the 2, 5, 8, 11. And we're almost 3 minutes in out of 15 with Snakes and Ladders by Gus. And that's a 16 red. That's a loss. Let's increase those. Now we're at 45 each, and we're up $15. And let's see if we can get a jackpot here before long. But that's why we have a $2,000 bankroll, because we're going to be patient until we get one. And there's other wins like the one, that $45 win we got right there that help us along the way. We're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 50 each. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 33 black, and that's a loss, $100 loss there. So let's increase. Now we're at 55 each. We're minus 40, but we have a $2,000 bankroll, so we're good there. We're just being patient until we get one of those jackpot numbers. That's a 29 black and That's a nice $55 win, but not a jackpot, so we keep increasing. This is Snakes and Ladders by Gus. Now we're at 60 each, 120 total. And man, when we hit that jackpot, it's going to be awesome. That's a 7 red. But we'll take these small wins on the way. We're up 75. We're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 65 on each. We're going to increase on wins or losses until we get a jackpot. And that's an 18 red. And that's a loss, $130 loss. So let's increase. Now we're at 70 each. We're minus 55, but once we hit this, we're going to be up a ton. So I'm excited. Let's see if we can get a jackpot before too long, and that's a 12 red. In the meantime, we'll take these small wins like that $70 win right there. We're back up 15. Let's increase again. Now we're at 75 each, 150 total, 4.5 minutes in. And that's a 22 black. That's a 150 loss, so let's increase. Okay, so now we're at minus 135, but we have $2,000 bankroll. You can also do this with a $400 bankroll and dollar units, and that's a loss there. So let's increase again. Again, we're looking for a 25811 before we reset. We're minus 295, 170 total bet, and we're being patient. That's 11 black. And that's a $340 win. We hit a jackpot. So now we're up 45. And when you hit a jackpot, you reset no matter what, though. We just went a long time without one there, and that's okay. So now we're going to go back to 5 on second column. And then the longest since it is hit would be second 12 now. So we're going to go back to 5 and 5. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a $5 win, but we're going to keep increasing because that's not a jackpot. The jackpot on this one will be 14, 17, 20, 23. And let's go ahead and spin. We're 6 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 2 black. That's another $10 win. We'll take it. We'll keep increasing. So now we'll be at 15 each, 30 total. And if you can get a lot of partial wins along the way, that's fantastic as well. That's a 5 red. That's another $15 win. We'll take it. We're up 75, and let's keep increasing. Now we're at 20 each on those. 6.5 minutes in out of 15 with Snakes and Ladders by Gus, and that's a 26 black. Another $20 win there. That's nice. We're up 95. We're going to keep increasing. And let's go ahead and spin. If we get a bunch of partial wins and then we hit a jackpot, we're going to be doing great. That's 11 black. It's another $25 win. We're up 120. We're going to keep increasing until we hit a jackpot. And let's spin here. We got behind on that last one and it caught us up, but this time if we get a jackpot, we're going to be doing great. And there's a nice $30 win. We're up 150 now. Let's keep increasing. And we're looking for a 14, 17, 20, 23. But the nice partial wins along the way are fantastic as well. That's a 24 black. Another nice partial win at 35. We're up $185 now. We're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 40 each, 80 total. Increase on wins and losses until we hit a jackpot. And lots of nice partial wins along the way, like that $40 win right there, which puts us up $225. Now we're at 45 each. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 23 red. And that's a jackpot, $180 win. So now we're at $405. That's fantastic. So we go back to 5 on second column, and then the longest since it is hit now would be third 12. Looks like the 26 black down there. So now our jackpot numbers are 26, 29, 32, 35, and we're up $405. All right, here we go. 8 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 12 red. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and increase. Now we're at 10 each, and let's see if we can hit one of those jackpot numbers sooner this time. That's a 4 black. And that's a loss. We're currently up $375. Let's keep increasing. Now we're at 15 each, and we're almost 9 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 13 black. That's another loss. Let's increase again. Okay, now we're at 20 each. We're up $345, $40 total bet here. This is Snakes and Ladders by Gus. And that's a 0. That's not good for anybody. So let's go ahead and increase again. We're still up $305. And we're at 25 each, looking for 26, 29, 32, 35. And along the way, hopefully some partial wins by getting one of those two bets. And that's a 26 black. That's a jackpot, $100 win. We got the 26. We're back up $405. And we'll have 5 on second column. It looks like first 12 is the longest since it is hit now. And let's go ahead and spend $10 total bet. We're at $405 and doing really well with this one, Gus. That's a 3 red. And that's a $5 win. We'll take that nice partial win, but keep increasing. Now we're at 10 each, 20 total. We're going to increase on wins and losses until we hit one of those jackpot numbers. And that's a 7 red. Fantastic. That's a $10 win. Let's keep increasing because that was a partial win, and but we'll take it. We like all wins, and now we're at 15 each, 30 total. 10 minutes and 15 seconds in out of 15 minutes, and that's a 15 black. That's a loss. Let's keep increasing. We're looking for the 2, 5, 8, 11 right now, and we're up $390. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 6 black. That's a nice partial win of 20. We keep increasing. We're up 410, and now we're at 25 each, 50 total. All right, here we go. That's a 5 red. And that's a jackpot, $100 win. We'll take it. We're at $510 now. This is awesome. So let's put our $5 bet on second column. And then it looks like third 12 is the longest since it is hit now. Again, we're at $510 already. Our new jackpot numbers are 26, 29, 32, 35. We're going to increase on wins and losses until we get one of those jackpot numbers. And that's a 33 black. That's a partial win, so we'll keep increasing. We're at up 515. Okay, now we're at 10 each, 20 total, 11.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 16 red. That's a loss. Let's keep increasing, and we're always increasing by 5. That's the unit that we started with. And here we go. That's a 9 red. It's another loss. Let's increase again. Okay, we're still up 465. Now we have 20 each, 40 total as our bet, and we're 12 minutes in. Here we go. That's a 3 red. Another loss. Let's go ahead and increase both those. Still up $425, and we have a $50 total bet here. 25 on each, and let's see what we get. That's a 4 black. Another total loss. That's a bunch of total losses in a row. However, we are still up $375, and we're at 30 each, 60 total now. Let's see if we can get one of those jackpot numbers. That's a 20 black, and that's a nice $30 win. We'll take it. We're at 405. We'll keep increasing. Now we're at 35 each, 70 total. And Gus, this is doing really well so far. Let's see if this continues for the rest of the 15 minutes. That's an 8. That's a nice $35 win. We're up $440. Let's keep increasing because we're going to increase on wins and losses until we hit the 26, 29, 32, 35. And let's spend. We're 13 minutes in now. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. Let's increase. So now we're at 45 each, 90 total. That's a 21 red there. Another loss. Total loss. We're up 270. All right, let's increase on both of those again. 50 each, 100 total here. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a nice $50 partial win. We'll take it. We're at $320, but we didn't hit a jackpot, so we keep increasing. We're looking for 26, 29, 32, 35 as our jackpots. That's a 26 black. That's a jackpot, $220 win. We're at $540. So we go back to 5 on second column, and the 12 that's been the longest since it has hit would be first 12 now with that 8 black down there. All right, let's go ahead and spin. We have 1 minute left with Snakes and Ladders by Gus, and this is a 12 red. That's a nice partial win. We'll take it. We're at $545. We're going to keep increasing again on wins and losses until we hit one of those new jackpot numbers. And here we go. That's a 13 black. And that's a loss. So let's check our new jackpot numbers out. We're at $525. And our new jackpot numbers are 2, 5, 8, and 11. You can see that's where the columns and the 12 intersect. And that's a 17 black. That's a nice partial win. We'll take it. We're at 540. Let's keep increasing. Now we're at 20 each, 40 total. And here we go. That's a 15 black. And that's a loss, and we just ran out of time. So we made $500 of profit with Snakes and Ladders by Gus. And this is a nice nice spin-off of, something that's similar to Randall's system, except I like that it keeps going up whether you win or lose because it helps you come back quicker if you really get down. So I like that aspect. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I would love to hear from it. Both the systems did really well today. Breaking the roulette wheel consistently has been doing well, and this looks like a really good one as well. Thank you, Gus, for sending this in, and thank you to everyone that's been sending the systems in. Remember to send those to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, and I sure look forward to seeing them every day, and everybody in the community does as well. So keep sending them in, and it's really fun for me to see new systems, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you're enjoying the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. That would be fantastic. Let's keep growing this great community of people and help each other out. I mean, let people know whether you like these or you don't like these down in the comments, and it really helps people make a decision of whether they're going to use one of these systems when they go to the casino. So share your thoughts, whether you love it or hate it or whatever it is. Let everybody know down in the comments, and that's what helps everyone in the community out. And I just love seeing the new systems every day. So keep sending them in. Thanks again, Gus, for this one today, and thank you all for all the systems you guys have been sending in. I think it's fantastic. I love the search for the best roulette system possible, and boy, have we seen a lot of good ones lately. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.